9. Describe someone you know who made a good decision recently. You should say who he, she is when he, she made the decision, what decision he, she made, why it was a good decision, and explain how you felt about the decision. We all have to take decisions from time to time. Some decisions may be small, such as what to wear or what to prepare for lunch. Some decisions can affect the whole life, such as choosing a college or university or choosing a life partner. Here, I would like to talk about a decision which my maternal uncle and aunt made. They decided to move from a village to the city for the better education of their children. They made this decision few months ago, and they have never once regretted it. My uncle is an agriculturist, and it was very difficult for him initially. For getting good schooling, his children had to go by bus, which took 2 hours in the morning and 2 after school hours. It was very tiring for his children. He did not want to compromise with their education by teaching them in the village school. So, he decided to shift to the city, and instead of his children traveling daily, he commuted to his village for his work. I think it was a good decision, because the early years of schooling are the base-forming years of life. Now, his children are doing well in school, and are also good at many extracurricular activities also. Sometimes for sports, they have to stay at school after school hours, which would have been impossible if they were staying in the village. My uncle could have seen his comfort, but he decided to put his family first, and I think it was quite right. I admire my uncle for that. So, that was the decision my uncle made, which I think was good. Part 3 follow-up questions. 1. Should parents make decisions for their children? Well, I believe decision-making for kids involves a lot of factors, such as what the situation is or how old is the child. For example, young children obviously need parents to make decisions for them, like what to eat or when to go to bed. But as children mature, parents should gradually involve them in decision-making. 2. Do you think parents are the best people to make decisions about their children's education? Parents definitely play a big role, but not always alone. Teachers can offer valuable insights, and older children can sometimes express preferences about certain subjects or learning styles. 3. At what age do you think children can be allowed to make decisions by themselves? The age depends on the maturity of the child and the importance of the decision. Small choices about clothes or snacks can come earlier, while bigger decisions like career paths might involve parents for much longer. 4. Why do most children find it difficult to make decisions? Children lack experience and haven't yet developed strong problem-solving skills. They might also be worried about making the wrong choice and disappointing their parents. 5. Should parents interfere in children's decision-making? Not all the time. It's important to find a balance. Parents can offer guidance and explain potential consequences. But ultimately, letting children make some choices helps them learn from their experiences. 6. How should parents help their children make decisions? Parents should talk through the options, discuss pros and cons, and encourage children to think about what's important to them. Also, parents can involve children in the everyday small decisions, so that children can learn from their parents. 7. Should children make decisions on their own? Yes, children should make decisions on their own. They have to be taught decision-making and the repercussions of wrong and hasty decisions. But this should be done step by step. Parents should allow them to take small decisions and then slowly leave important things on them. 8. How should parents help their children make decisions? Parents should allow them to take small decisions and then slowly leave important things on them. This way they can teach them to take decisions in small steps and children will learn better. 9. Do parents in your country take decisions for their children? Yes, they do. They are very protective of their children and want to take every small and big decision for them. But, nowadays, children do not like such interference and sometimes rebel against their parents. 10. Do you think it is advisable listening to others' advice when making decisions? It is advisable to listen to others' advice. But the final decision should be on one's own. When we listen to someone's advice, we learn to look at things from another perspective and then can take better decisions.